So we're here with Tiffany Michelle. Everybody will recognize her from her World Series of Poker main event run. What is it with this weekend and all the gorgeous ladies of poker being here? Is it the BC air that's attracted it?
This is what it is. I live in Los Angeles. I play in Vegas all the time. Guys in LA and Vegas, no offense, there's not a lot of like quality guys. Canadian guys, they're so sweet. They're so wonderful. It's like there's just something different in the water. So of course we're all, like me and Lacey Jones and Liz Lou, Maria Ho, we're all down there, we're like, let's go to Canada. We like Canada. It's a good place, it's a good vibe, there's sweet people, you know, Daniel and Gavin are from Canada. So I think the cute girls are coming up here to try to find like, you know, a good catch. It hasn't happened yet, but I feel it. I feel like I'm close.
Don't forget Brad, he's from Canada too.
That's right, Brad, who we all love.
We all love Brad.
All the wonderful women come to Canada because of the very sweet guys. It's just a different breed of men here.
A little bit of a debate going on right now, and this is going to be a little bit more of a personal thing on our end here. Adam, our cameraman, and myself have this debate on which girls like who more. He's quite excited because Lacey signed his magazine, Love You Best. Who would you think is actually better looking, me or Adam?
Do I have to answer this?
No, you don't.
Okay, because one of you is going to be disappointed with my answer.
Just break his heart.
But no, I'm not going to lie. I do have an answer, but I don't think I want to do that to you or you.
Oh.
Who knows which one it is?
A couple of the things from the main event, I'm sure you've heard about this a couple times. You got a bit of a Norm went or chat or whatever. They went a little bit off on you there.
Oh, did they? Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
You know, and trust me, we know about editing. Don't worry, we won't edit you in a bad way at all. So give us your perspective on what really happened, because I know the whole calling the clock, that was one, the whole how many chips do you have left?
I'm getting really good at this speech.
Yes, and I know you've said it before, and I know it's not a very...
No problem. You know, yeah, like you said, you know, TV's edited, World Series is edited. Obviously, the things I didn't said are things I didn't said, but they're not necessarily shown within context. The clock situation, you know, people actually, it's surprising to me that so many people believe real time. They think that literally like 2 seconds after Scott Montgomery made his like play that I called the clock, that didn't happen. It was about 10 to 15 minutes later. And you'll notice if you watch the World Series footage, when it starts, nobody's sitting at the table. And then all of a sudden, the second later when I call the clock, everyone's back at the table. So it's not real time. It was about 10 to 15 minutes. I was playing for $9 million too. Paul was consistently taking a long time. And so I just ask people now, instead of defending myself, I just say, okay, well, the clock's there for a reason. So at what point would you have called the clock? 20 minutes? 30 minutes? 25 minutes? Please somebody let me know when I should have called the clock, because everyone's telling me I was wrong to do it, but no one's telling me, you know, nobody was there necessarily, nobody's telling me what I could have done differently. So that happened, you know, other things like, you know, they don't show me washing my hands off after I eat French fries, they don't show me eating with one hand and squeezing with the other because I'm not a disgusting pig. You know, there's just things you don't see. They don't show a lot of the guys giving me a lot of smack, harassing me, to where a lot of the comments that I make are me just fighting back, me just being like, whoa buddy, whatever, you know. So, but ultimately we're playing a game, it's poker. There wasn't anything I don't think that you could see on TV that I did that was rude or unkind to anybody, because I'm not that kind of person. But when I do sit at a table, please don't expect me to be your best friend. We're not going to get along, we're not going to sit there and reminisce about great old times and give hugs to each other. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to play, and the point is for me to get all your chips. And so if I have to be a little intimidating, if I have to have a little smack talk, if I have to jab you, I'm going to do that, because ultimately the people that you fear at the table are the ones that you're going to respect. And I realize that as part of the game of poker, that's going to go a long way. So, you know, I guess as a girl, people just expect me to be a little sweeter or nicer, but all the other guys sitting at tables who blow up about things and call each other idiots and are crazy, well, really, the things that I did and said are comparable to that? Okay, so you know, I get that I'm not the sweetest little angel of a girl, but at the poker table I'm going to play a game, and yes, I'm going to take your chips, I'm sorry. I'm not going to console you when you cry about it, but then later on we can go grab a drink, and I'll be happy to sit down and hang out with you and talk about our love for the game and how much it drives us crazy sometimes.
Anyways, you're a role model for all the women that are coming out, and there's a lot more women playing poker now, which is very good, and we look forward to seeing a lot of you in the future. So.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Canada.